Hi, I'm Mike Franzone, and this is Mike Franzone Ministries. Hope you like and subscribe. All right, today we want to talk about red flags before marriage. Red flags before marriage. Now, I have to say this. This is a kind of follow up. I just did a message on jerks, on don't date jerks, but I picked up a great article. This is from a long time ago. And do you remember Dear Abby? Some younger people probably don't remember Dear Abby, but it was a thing that was in the paper, and people would write in, she had problems or they had problems, and she would answer them, and a lot of it was about marriage and that kind of thing. So I found a great one that I had put away in my files, but I think it's very appropriate for today. And what it was a woman. Let me read part of it to you. It says, "Dear Abby, 2 weeks ago, my husband let it slip that he wants a divorce. Since we were married, his personality has changed completely. He is not the man I married. I would like to pass along some tips for anyone considering marriage and share some of the bright red flags I chose to ignore." So let me set you up. So here's a woman that's writing, Dear Abby. She's realizing that her husband's leaving her, but she had all these red flags that she ignored. And when you're in a relationship, I have to understand there are red flags. So we need to walk carefully, especially if you want to get married to this person. Just be very careful. So I want to read from this article some of the flags that this lady finally realized. A little too late for her, but maybe not too late for you. Okay? All right, here. I'm just going to go through them. If your parents or siblings have doubts about him or her, pay attention, listen, and check it out. Here's another one. I'm not even going to number them, all right? I'm just going to say them. If your intended has nothing good to say about his ex, be careful, be aware. It says here, this is a pattern. Divorce is rarely only one person's fault. Next one. If his children have nothing to do with him, do not believe him. If he says his ex-wife has brainwashed them against him, my stepchildren told me it was because they hated him, and they have good reason to. All right. Here's some more red flags coming up here. Look closely at his or her credit and job history. They are sure predictors of what life will be like in the future. Here's another one. If he, and we'll say she too, if he's older than 30 and has no money, do not let him move in with you, and don't marry him until he's financially solvent. If he has any respect for you and himself, he'll insist on it. Another red flag. Be sure in your heart that you can live with him as is. You cannot change another person. That's pretty good advice. Here's another one. Well, she's got a million of them, right? Here's one. This is a biggie. Beware if he has no friends. It is not true that they all chose to side with his ex. This is what she writes. She writes something else. Another red flag. If your friends dislike him, pay attention. This is also true if he hates your friends. Here's one. If he has more than one DUI and still drinks, run. If he has one personality at work or with others and another with you, alone with you, run. Red flag. If he has nothing to do with his parents, investigate why. Don't take his word for it. Another red flag. If he's an expert at everything and brags a lot, understand that he will turn off a lot of people. Eventually, maybe you. We're almost done. If he has sexual problems, go with him to a doctor before you marry him. Believe me, his problem will become your problem. Red flag. If he is emotionally or verbally abusive, it will only get worse. Yelling, name-calling, and glowering, are classic signs of an abuser. Red flag. If he is never wrong and never apologizes, everything will be your fault forever. After years of hearing it, you may even start to accept his blame. Red flag. If he's done something wrong and says that wouldn't have happened if you hadn't, there's another sign of an abuser. Here's one. Last one. If he's mean to children, pets, or animals, recognize that he's pathological and the next victim could be you. Now, she writes, I am now 100% disabled and in danger of losing everything. I was taken in by someone who came to regard me as a disposable item. I only hope my letter will save someone else from the heartbreak I'm experiencing. Eyes wide open in Mississippi. Dear Abby Wright, your letters are brimming with the well thought out advice that I hope my readers will heed it. You know, I understand no one's perfect, but some of those red flags can at least tell us to walk carefully and be more discerning. You see, we can love. We can love with our heart, but we also have to love with our head as well. All right. I'm Mike Franzone, Mike Franzone Ministries. Hope you like and subscribe. God bless. See you next time.